Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. So, for as long as I can remember, flag burning has been a contentious subject, and conservatives love to get upset over the concept of the American flag in flames. But free speech advocates love to use that as the example because probably it elicits such a vocal response from certain people, and the people who go against it are clearly against the idea of true free speech, that the government can't persecute you for going against the things they say or voicing your discontent over their laws, plans, and ideas. But recently, a legal breakthrough happened, or perhaps a trampling of free speech rights occurred, depending on your perspective, stemming from a protest in November 2024 regarding the ongoing asymmetric warfare in the Middle East between Israel and Palestine. The civil case, Sumrall versus Ali, stemmed from a battery that occurred during one of these protests. Sumrall, a Jewish advocate for the state of Israel, was wearing an Israeli flag around her neck like a cape, and Ali approached her from behind and yanked on this flag, which caused a choke to happen. Small aside here, I'm always going to tell you to keep your hands to yourself at a protest because people are filming you all the time. They want you to make an outburst. People are going to antagonize you to try and get you to make a scene, either to get you in trouble with the law or just to turn you into content for their terrible programs and podcasts. So keep that in mind when you go to these protests. Ali obviously did not take that advice, and here we are. Sumrall took the evidence of what happened at this protest to a Jewish advocacy group who made the claim that this was a racially motivated attack. The argument being, of course, that the Israeli flag has a Star of David on it. That Star of David is a symbol of the Jewish people. Sumrall herself was a Jewish advocate, and she was attacked for that. But I don't believe she was attacked for being Jewish. I believe she was attacked for being a representative of the state of Israel. However, the judge over the case, a Terry McFadden, seemed to disagree. In his final statement, he wrote the following: purposefully yanking on an Israeli flag tied around a Jewish person's neck is direct evidence of racial discrimination. He described the Star of David on the flag as a symbol of the Jewish race. He further compared attacking the flag to using a racial slur against black people. This is where the argument falls apart, in my opinion, because no slurs were said in this attack. This was somebody attacking a counter protester or a counter protester attacking a protester at a protest. Two people basically representing different nations attacking each other for what these nations are doing. It's almost as if the judge is implying that the defendant Ali has some sort of racial precognition, where she was able to ascertain from behind that Sumrall, the woman who she battered, was a Jewish woman, and that's why she attacked her. That this was a premeditated racial injustice. And again, just to clarify, yes, I do believe the Star of David is a symbol of Jewish people, but the Israeli flag is a symbol of Israel. And while Israel is undoubtedly an ethno-state, every Jewish person does not support the actions of Israel. Many people who are at these protests as counter-protesters for Israel's actions are Jewish people. And I can guarantee you, if you actually talk to one of these people, they will hate that this law has been passed, because it equates the actions of Israel to every Jewish person. This court case, which now makes it illegal to burn only one nation's flag in the United States, will further fan the flames of anti-Semitism that are already growing in this country and around the world. These deranged extremists who make claims that the United States is a puppet of Israel are going to point to this and feel themselves tall and say that they called it all these years ago. And I genuinely don't know who this benefits, unless your end goal is to only make people hate each other more. The only silver lining with this is that this has not gone through the Supreme Court yet, and this should be challenged. And I know a lot of you are concerned about the current ideological split of the Supreme Court, but if these people are actual constitutionalists, if they actually believe what these documents say, then they will know that this is an unconstitutional law and that this needs to be reversed as soon as possible. Hopefully that'll happen sooner rather than later, but in the meantime, just know that your free speech rights are being trampled on. And I guess until we can get this in front of the Supreme Court for them to actually do their jobs the right way, y'all try to have a good day.